OC. Welcome to KSTea, Danny Kim.
David.
And Suveen. Hi guys, welcome.
Wow, it's been 2 weeks.
It
Yeah.
has been 2 weeks. Did you guys miss me?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, no, there's no emotion.
No,
Missed you
I
so
missed
much.
you.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been really busy.
Yes.
Right.
Maybe you
Oh,
guys
we have
should
a lot to talk about.
Yeah, maybe you guys should first tell them what you guys have been up to. But I'm pretty sure like a lot of people have been kind of already up to date. But for those people who might not know,
I doubt people give
Okay,
a shit. But
you
yeah.
go first.
Okay. Well, I've been through a really tough 2 weeks, personally, guys. So super chats are welcome. Patreon.com/DKDKTV. So number one.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a very big investor pitch, $100,000. Prepared like 2 fucking weeks for that shit. Failed.
Okay.
Okay, number one, failed pitch.
Ouch.
Number 2, in the midst of that, some asshole decided to steal my shit. So I lost like $700 worth of shit in the middle.
Oh
Like an
no.
SSD, a charger, a Mac charger,
Oh my god.
which is hard to find, and also like power bank, which I bought like 2 days ago.
That sucks. I think that's the suckiest part. Like you just bought
I
it.
know.
and then
I
you
was like
lose it.
excited because like
Did you even use it?
I used it once.
Okay. At
And
least
then this
you used
motherfucker
it.
took it, so I had to buy it again. But anyway, someone stole that shit, and it was in the lockers of a gym, so I couldn't. There was no CCTV, and also I was just way too busy because I was preparing for the pitch.
Yeah.
So I just didn't have the time to like even like try to like find that shit. So I just gave up instantly, and I just rebought that, $700. Lost $7,000 on Dogecoin.
What?
Okay.
$7,000?
Yes.
Like 1,000,000 원?
한 750,
700.
780.
David's like,
And okay, the saddest part, my dog, he hurt his leg.
Oh.
oh no.
So he had to have a huge ass surgery. Do you want to know how the surgery went?
No.
Well,
What
now you have
Isn't
to.
it what he tore
He
a ligament,
yeah,
right?
and he had to cut his leg and then put it back on.
What?
I know, it's insane. It's like Frankenstein. So that cost me $4,000.
They legit like
Yeah.
Like-
No, they cut it in
Like-
half and then put it back on. Like
Did
they
the operation go well though?
I don't know because.
What do you mean you
Because
don't
he
know?
has to like
Recover?
He has to recover.
Okay.
He's still in a cast.
Oh.
Holy-
You can't
that's a
use that leg.
That must have been a very complicated surgery for
Right,
them
right.
to, because like it probably wasn't been able to just like you can't just cut it. You know, you have to
No.
like you have to do something.
You can't just chop it off.
Oh my god, that's
So they have to cut it.
painful.
Yeah, and he was like in the hospital for a week
Oh my
while I was
God.
preparing for the pitch, and my shit got stolen, and I lost $7,000 on Dogecoin, $4,000, and my dog's like crying and shit, and it was so sad, and I was like super stressed out.
But on the good news, don't you have another good news?
Well, number one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, this product. Okay, so this is a coaster.
I saw.
Yes,
Can I touch it?
it's actually this is a it's called the Seoul fingerprint coaster. It has the map of Seoul inside. You can't really see it because the light's bright, but this is the Han River, and it has all like the footprints of the map.
Oh, that is the Han
And
River.
yeah, see, it's
Is
the
it
actual
only
map.
one color?
It's 3 colors.
Okay.
And this has been selling really well on Naked
Nice.
Soul. So we sold a lot of these. These
How many?
were just revealed over 50
Wow.
Wow.
in just like 2 days.
Wow.
2 days? Yeah. So these are going really well. So yeah,
Keep them coming, guys.
keep them coming. Go to nakedsoul.kr. Check them out. We also have some vegan
I'd
products.
buy that. I would actually buy that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's like art piece. Like it's called a
Can I see?
coaster, but it's
I mean,
basically
to be
art.
honest, who the
Why
hell
did you
uses
take
a
that,
coaster?
though?
but-
Huh? What are you
Why did you
talking
take my
about?
coaster?
She
I
stole
did.
it. Maybe
What are you
Subini
talking
was
from me?
about?
I lost more than $10,000 the past 2 weeks.
What are you talking
You're
about?
stealing from the poor.
Dude, no, even ask them. They're gonna see that I didn't.
Where is it then?
He took it. He took it back.
Okay.
No, Subini put it in her
Anyway, the Bon Jour vegan products. These are also a new addition to.
What is
Naked
it? Is
Soul.
it just toners and lotions, or is
So
it
we
like?
have a moisture
Moisturizer?
kit and also
Oh, kit.
a oil treatment kit, oil
Okay.
management kit.
Okay.
So if you're oily, get the oil management, and if you're dry, get the.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't know, huh?
I know. It's moisturizing. If you want to get wet, get the moisturizer pack. But anyway, this is #1 vegan cosmetics brand in Korea, so go check them out. Naked Soul. So that's the good news.
Vegans,
Cool.
go buy.
But
Vegan certified.
I really like this.
I
Yeah,
really like
that's
this
really good.
too.
Do you know how much this is?
How much?
$35.
$35.
Wow, I didn't even know the price and I just matched it
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Really?
But it looks more expensive than that.
It's actually like, well,
cement.
like
This is cement.
yeah. There's like it's not like a plastic or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could hear it.
I think that would be, honestly, I'll tell you my honest review about it. I have never used a coaster in my life at home. So
Yeah.
Can I try
I would
using it
probably
for my
hang it
dreams
up.
Yeah,
today?
you can hang it on the wall. Yeah.
yeah, I could hang it on the wall.
I
or
want to
like,
see if
put it on
it's
my
gonna be
table.
like not absorbing any of the moisture
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
You know, and we'll see. We'll do an honest review.
Okay.
Yes. And these are 100% handmade, by the way.
Hey, it makes the drink look
Whoa.
aesthetic.
Ah, exactly.
Dang.
I wish you guys could see
I think
this.
you guys, if you're planning to buy one of those, I think you should buy at least 4 at once because.
Oh wow. Good marketing right
No,
there.
no. Honestly, like I would buy 4 at once because if coasters are not
Why
for.
are you doing my legs?
What, Sander? What's happening? What?
Oh, the coaster.
Oh, the coaster. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
We got some pervs here.
But yeah, I would buy.
Pervs are happy.
I would
in the
definitely
chat.
buy 4 because coasters I never use at home in my daily setting. Like I'm not that much of a fancy person. But when guests come to my house
Yeah.
and
Guests
I
come to your house?
Do guests
Yeah?
come to your house?
Yeah.
Who?
You and Kyore
I never
and
been to your
Jin.
house.
Oh,
I've
you
been to
weren't
your house
there
once.
You weren't there, but like the other 2 were there. My only 3 friends.
I think it'll be a really good like gift to give somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
like
yeah.
even like more than because
a
I feel like a
fancy
coaster
souvenir.
is like sometimes it's the type of thing where you don't know if you want to spend money on it for yourself, but then if you want to give it to somebody, it's like a
Yes.
good gift. You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about?
Yes.
It's like the gift where you're like, oh, okay, I got a coaster, I'll use it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Feel fancy. So-
Josh says, I use coasters all the time since I'm trying to preserve my desktop, so I might buy at one. Oh, one of each color. Whoa.
Wow.
Josh.
I love you now.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy.
But I'm telling you, if you guys have that at your home when guests come and you brew a cup of tea and just like serve it, and people are asking, oh, what's this? This is so pretty. And then you start all about Seoul and, you know,
Naked
K-pop and
Soul,
Korea.
and then
it's
nakedsoul.kr.
a natural segue to
Getting laid.
no Korea.
Korea.
Oh my
like-
god.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait.
Anyways, yeah, like just imagine how fancy people would think of you
Yeah.
if you had that at
You'll
your
get
house.
laid in no time. If you have that kind of coaster.
That,
Okay.
Like,
Guess it's happening tonight then. I'm just kidding. Cause I mean, what?
okay.
Okay,
There you
anyways.
go.
my only
Anyways.
3 friends are dudes though.
Yeah, well, I don't judge. So
Are we gonna do KST?
more KST?
No. Okay.
Oh.
You have to give it your
30
Oh no, I
seconds.
think
30
Danny did
seconds.
too much.
Yeah,
so
You-
okay.
What about you?
I've just been good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
You don't want to share your personal information with us?
No, I haven't really been. I started a new Netflix.
What?
What?
A new Netflix.
Oh, I thought you were like appearing in a Netflix.
Oh, me too. I thought you were.
said starring. I wish. No, I started. Did you guys ever watch The Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
I just started that.
It kind of sucks.
It sucks.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
Season 1 sucks.
And I finished. I'm like starting to watch Vincenzo.
Mm.
Did you guys watch that?
Finished it. Yeah.
I never watch anything except for DKDKTV.
Hey, because Danny said that, Riza says if I don't get laid after buying that coaster, I need a refund. See,
Okay.
like, don't make promises.
We
You
can't guarantee you on that, but you will have a higher chance of getting laid. I mean, like, look at this. Like, say you go to a guy's home or a girl's home and you see this coaster. You can tell that that person cares about details.
I
Will
would
care
just say
for
he's
you.
like detailed oriented.
He's a very 세심한 남자.
I don't know. if
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's what I'm
Very
saying.
detailed.
Yeah, that's
He's-
what I'm saying.
He's a very careful,
Delicate,
like, delicate
sophisticated
man
dude. Yeah, you know.
from the K-dramas.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely go buy it. I would buy that. Actually, I want to. Do we have like, any extras and stuff?
No, you can't. You may not.
I
keep
have to
those.
buy it?
Yes.
Okay.
Buy it off our store.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Retail price.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you an employee discount.
Okay.
But anyway, that's all the good news. Well, I do have another piece of good news.
What?
Not yet.
We have KSTea
Say
it.
joining
I
the
can't say it yet.
membership.
I
Hi.
can't say it yet.
Hi.
Kate T, thank you. I can't say it yet, but I will have a Tom Cruise, you know, when he jumped on the couch in Oprah.
Yeah.
I'll have that kind of moment soon.
Whatever that means. Let's go on to KSTea.
I kind of wanna replicate that. Do you know that moment?
No. Okay.
You guys are young.
Isn't that a good thing?
Speaking of young, we have today.
JayB?
No, NCT Dream.
NCT Dream.
Yes, so today we're going to be covering a few topics. We're going to be covering a new hire music artist. Also, we're going to be covering a little bit about NCT Dream's album. And also, we're going to be talking about lyrics and just ghostwriters and all the K-pop things that you guys might be interested about. So please continue to watch. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is we have JayB. He has recently joined Higher Music. It was actually released yesterday, the news, and a lot of fans were already speculating this, and there was a lot of rumors, you know, kind of going around that he was going to be going into Higher Music, but then they actually were like, no, that's not it, and then they officially released it, and I think they just didn't want to, you know, kind of like blow it. So basically, they had a teaser yesterday, and now he is in Higher Music, and I think he was the last member of GOT7 to actually be, you know, the news to be released that he got into
Right.
a company.
Right.
So now all of the GOT7 members are in currently a company, and basically he is going to be a member of Higher Music. I love Higher Music, so I'm really excited to see. But a lot of people are kind of half-half about this too, because Higher
Right.
Music and AOMG are both hip-hop, R&B, you know,
Right, right,
labels.
right.
And even though, you know, GOT7 has released a couple of that, you know, hip-hop or those vibes, a lot of real, like, hip-hop Korean, like, K-netizens are like,
The underground.
yeah,
hip-hop.
they're like, I don't know, like, is Jay Park's decision a good decision
Oh
or
my,
a bad?
Because he's an idol.
Yeah, well, a lot of people, because they haven't really seen the potential yet. So I feel like a lot of people are having their eyes on them, but some people are like, well, most of the people under like Higher, or they're more like rappers and like, you know, stuff like that.
They're
So
more underground.
a lot of people are kind of just wondering. And also another thing that I want to say, he's gonna be actually releasing his first solo project with the label May 14th, so
Wow,
it is
that's
going to be
soon.
Friday. So maybe on the next KST, before we start, we can kind of like give our update on it and what we think about it.
Okay.
But that is the update on JayB, and shall we move on to the next one?
Congrats to JayB. And
Congrats.
it's kind of funny because JB's actual name is Jaebom too. So there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Park Jaebom.
Two J-bombs.
I think he's what's his song? Im Jaebom?
I think it is. It
Yeah,
is
Im Jaebom?
Im
Yeah.
Jaebom.
Jaebom?
진짜 Im Jaebom이야.
There's
Yeah.
another Im Jaebom.
So
In K-pop
like two
too.
Jaeboms in
One house.
yeah, Higher Music. And
Two Jaeboms in one house.
so finally, like JB, he was the leader of GOT7, right? So I think now everything's set since the leader has found his crib and his nest.
Wang has Team Wang.
Yeah. Why do you say Wang? Wang.
Jackson Wang.
Yeah, but
There you go.
these people obviously don't know about JB's music, says Dana. Yes, he'll have to show his talent, and then people will just shut up.
Yeah, I feel like because people in Korea, not a lot of people know about SoundCloud, or like if you're not like a fan, you know, you're not gonna be like going on SoundCloud to find their
Honestly,
stuff.
SoundCloud is a pretty dead platform.
Yeah, well, like
Like in general.
in Korea, I feel like nobody
nobody
uses
cares
that
about- yeah,
platform.
yeah,
I
that.
feel like in America, a lot of people use that to find new artists, or you know,
Do people still use SoundCloud?
I
They
guess like
do.
music
Yeah.
creators
Really?
do.
a lot of people do. A lot of people still put in like, you know, their mixtapes or like demos on SoundCloud. So I think maybe a lot of people in Korea as of now haven't really seen his work, and they've only know him as, you know, a member of GOT7. So I think that is the reason why a lot of people were kind of iffy. But you know, I think it's like they're not like against it either. They're just like,
Right.
oh, I'm curious as to what he's gonna be putting out.
Right.
Right. Chia KTM says JB said that and JYP GOT7 went in a different direction of music than what he imagined it to be, and I think he can show his potential that he wanted to. Right? Yeah,
I
hope he
agree.
can do too. And
Yeah.
people saying SoundCloud's hype is pretty over.
Yeah.
And like I remember reading an article, but like JB actually like kind of semi-spoiled it, saying that they are gonna be trying to release GOT7 albums like yearly, and then a lot of the members are like, I thought that was supposed to be a secret. So basically,
He's just like putting it out
yeah,
there.
he kind of already like teased it out. So any GOT7 fans, I'm pretty sure you guys already know that they're not like fully broken up, but
Just when I promised that I would cut off my balls.
Okay, you didn't have to mention that again. Anyways,
Okay.
Oh wait, did you promise that they were never gonna get back?
you didn't
together?
have to re-emphasize that again.
Okay.
Can we just go on?
Okay, moving
yearly
on, it
cutting
is
off
going
balls.
to be NCT Dream, and they have recently released a full-length album.
Woo! Is it gonna be their last album?
No, they're
No,
not.
for
I
some
don't
of the
think
members?
so. I
No,
don't
no,
think
they're
so.
not.
I know. I'm
Does-
just saying.
Yeah, they don't have
they-
a graduation system.
They decided
Yeah,
to
yeah,
ditch
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
basically, guys, I
I'm
want
very
you guys
sensitive.
to guess how many albums they have sold so far. Probably it's a lot
Like in
more.
total,
Yeah,
accumulated?
Like it's only been like 2 days or like a
Oh,
couple
for
days.
this
yeah.
album.
This
It's like
album.
May 10th or something.
Yeah, May 10th.
I'm gonna guess about 800,000 units.
800,000 units. Okay, what about you, David? What do you think? How many?
Sales?
Yeah.
It's NCT, so it goes higher. You said what?
800,000.
800,000?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay then.
It's higher than that. It's pretty slim.
Okay, I'll say a million.
A million?
Yeah.
Both of you guys are way off.
Really?
Yeah, they are close to almost reaching 2 million in
What?
What?
sales.
What?
Pre-sales?
Yeah, for their
What?
first full album. Mhm.
What?
So
Wow.
it's probably more now, but when I last researched it, it was 1,716,571 pre-orders in just one day before the release.
Wow.
One day before the release, 2 million
They
pre-sales.
actually, 243% increase from their previous.
Wow.
What's the drastic change? Why 200%?
I think it's because this time around, Mark is back in NCT. I'm not gonna say that's like the only reason, please,
Yeah, yeah.
but I
Oh,
do
boy.
think, I do
Where's
think,
our signs?
Yeah. Where are our signs? But I do think it's because they're back at the original, so I feel like a lot of people are just like really excited about it, and it is a full-length album, so I feel like that is a reason why a lot of people are buying it again.
Worldwide seller, says
Mm-hmm.
Pink. Yes. Wow. 2 million.
Wow, that's crazy. That's
Pre-sales,
insane.
I mean, and I'm pretty sure like by now it might be even more. Like.
Do you know how many Blackpink sold? Or maybe some other NCT groups?
I mean, we're gonna have to.
Oh, Google. Okay, I'll Google.
Okay.
You talk.
You could do that, but basically in this album we have a total of 10 tracks. We have Hot Sauce, Diggity, Dive Into You, My Youth, Rocket, Countdown, ANL, Irreplaceable, Be There For You, and Rainbow. So basically that is a total of 10 tracks. We actually did all listen to these tracks before we came here so that we can kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight on maybe what type of album or songs that might be in the album. And we did kind of pick as well. So let us know in the comments as well what song is your favorite if you guys have listened to the album so far.
Duhanil Patel says 48 million views already less than 2 days.
I know.
Wow.
So, Tammy, if you're watching this, you gotta quickly edit the review because we're gonna do a review, like a professional review, get a critic
Of this?
album.
Okay.
That's coming tomorrow, so please be on
Do
the
you guys
lookout
do
for
it
that.
like matching with KSTea, or do you guys it just happens that the albums that I want to review?
Oh yeah, we
kinda like-
strategically plan it.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're content creators.
Wow.
What do you expect?
Wow.
So Stella and
Ooh la la.
Duhanil and Neha and Giselle and a lot of people likes ANL.
Oh,
all night
I
long.
love A&L too. Okay,
It's all night long.
A&L.
Anyways,
Oh, A&L.
Okay, I was wondering why people were suddenly laughing.
I love A&L. Do you like A&L? A&L?
Just stop.
Dude.
YouTube's
like
gonna
anal?
YouTube's gonna yellow dollar sign us because stop.
Gosh, literally, Danny, you are.
No, guys, like there's a song called A&L.
Yeah.
In the.
If you
Yeah.
say it fast, it sounds funny.
Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, basically a little bit about the songs. You guys heard it too, but "Hot Sauce" is their title track, and it is kind of like a Latin, Afrobeat inspired sound,
Yes.
as what they say. And then like "Diggity" and "Countdown" and "All Night Long" is kind of more trap and hip hop.
Yes.
And we were also like listening
Diggity.
to a couple of like other songs as well. But maybe you guys can go and
Okay.
talk about what
Oh, my
songs you guys
favorite.
liked on the album. And then we'll also be reading a couple of comments on their album, seeing what other fans liked as well. So
Oh,
we're gonna
nice.
be doing that after we hear from you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so should I go first?
Yeah,
Yep.
go first.
Okay. My favorite was Countdown.
Oh
Okay.
wow, really?
Your favorite too?
It's not my favorite, but it's a surprise because usually Danny doesn't like those type of
You
songs.
know why
Oh.
though? Didn't Countdown kind of remind you that it could have been the title track?
Yeah,
Right?
but it was too similar to Boom,
Yeah.
which was their previous
Yes.
title track.
It has an NCT vibe, but I was
I
like,
know.
I was like,
They
this
have-
has potential.
They have those kind of songs in I think every comeback.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because even before Boom, they had
Yeah.
a very similar song, I think. Maybe it was some other
Cherry
NCT
Unit.
group.
Maybe,
you know.
maybe.
But I remember Boom when I was listening to it. Okay, I was like, didn't they release this song before? And then now they have a third rendition of that with Countdown. But I kind of have grown to love this kind of style, like the minimalist. Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
like
Yeah.
that kind of I don't know what you would call that instrument, but
I almost felt like even if it wasn't in the NCT Dream album,
Yeah.
it could have
Yeah.
been in any NCT,
NCT
Right.
album
127.
in general.
Right,
yeah,
right,
127.
right.
I was imagining it might have been. It might have just have been like a song that was kind of laying around.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, yeah, we could put it in this album, and I feel like it just kind of worked out. But that's how I kind of felt about Countdown.
Countdown's intro rap goes hard. It just starts really hard, and I was like, oh, what's
Yeah.
this song? I had to check.
Yeah.
Yeah, but eventually I had better songs in the album that I preferred. So
and then can I
Yeah,
finish?
go on.
Yeah, I like A&L.
All night long.
Yeah, A&L.
like
'cause
genuinely, or just because of the title?
I just like the title. Honestly, I don't really like the song, but I just like that they
I
have a
felt
song named A&L.
I feel like it was a little bit more mature, like the
Yeah.
song. No!
I mean,
No,
it's
not
not
that
for the
way.
faint-hearted, you
No.
know. Like
No, not
I
that
was kind
way.
of
Really? I
surprised.
thought A&L was pretty innocent and pure.
No, like it kind of gave me.
Innocent and pure.
It gave me like pop music vibes. Like it's a little bit not like the NCT Dream sound that I'm used to.
Well, they're not kids anymore. That's
Yeah.
the thing. NCT Dream kind of grew out of that. Like you
No,
know,
but there
they
was
used to ride on those hoverboards and shit
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
first
Chewing
bubble
gum.
gum
Yeah.
or chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
Yeah.
Ch-ch-
At that time, I was
yeah.
like, oh, this is too kiddie for me.
Really?
But now they're like, you know,
I
releasing
really
songs
loved
like A&L.
My First and Last, like.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I became a Nuna fan from that. Like
Oh, that song was.
Who do
I
you
think.
stand? Who's your bias?
me.
Of course, it's Mark.
I think that song was their goodbye song to their like kid phase.
But I really love
Yeah,
that song.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
that song actually 역주행 again
Really?
when
Really?
it was like about when it was rolling. There was two songs that were kind of coming back on the charts
Mm-hmm.
again, and that was actually My First and Last, and also a La Boom song, Adventure.
Oh,
Atlantis,
La Boom. Yeah, La Boom is
Adventure
charting again.
Atlantis. Those were like the songs, and even when I was looking at the comments, a lot of people were like, "Oh, they got nominated for like another show again." So, anyways, that's a song that I like.
And, but my true favorite
Uh-huh.
is Irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable. I
Yeah,
don't-
that.
what-
So that's 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I like that. Irreplaceable is when I heard it, I instantly reminded me of that Jackson 5 song.
It's so crazy because we have a chat room, and then we were kind of like giving each other kind of on-spot feedback,
Right.
and then I was like, dude, this kind of gives me, very church choir, just like Sunday vibes, right?
It's a gospel style.
Gospel style, and then
Yeah, I want you back.
When I was hearing Irreplaceable, I didn't check out the lyrics like in depth, but I just got this feeling that they're talking to each other, like their members, and like, oh, we're
in like an irreplaceable type of, or we're irreplaceable.
yeah, you are irreplaceable to me, like they're like saying that to each other. I don't know, or they're fans, or some kind of existence out there that they want to. I don't know. I'd have to check the lyrics, but that's the impression I got from the sound of the song.
Dude, but
it was
then
very
once
like
you
holy,
said that,
you know.
Yeah, once you said that, I couldn't take it out of my head.
I could
because-
just imagine baby MJ like
Yeah.
just jumping on that track. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
So there you go.
That
Those are
might
my-
have probably been their like inspo to like
Yeah.
Jackson 5
I mean,
and
the
stuff.
chord progression is very similar.
It is similar. Yeah,
There you go.
I agree. Okay, what about you, David?
Oh yeah, so as I am a basic guy, I will have to say Hot Sauce is my favorite. I mean, it is the title track after all, and it just grabs you on the intro and like the hook itself, like that sound literally sounds like hot sauce dripping down. It's like fall on your hamburger, and then like the members are like hot sauce, just dip it. That's like the
I like in
NCT
the,
signature.
Yeah, the chorus. They're just singing together, and I really like that. Like gives them like the teamwork, the synergy.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
NCT does a lot of that.
Yeah.
Right? NCT in general.
They have that kind of style where they like have these like weird chants in the background or like these weird tickling sounds, and then they like scream in the hooks.
Yeah.
And I like that. Yeah.
What was their hockey song? NCT 127. What
Oh.
was the hockey song?
Forgot the name.
I forgot the name.
Wasn't the hockey song kind of like that too?
All of their songs are
90s
like that.
style?
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not even NCT Dream, but like all the NCT songs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like Cherry Bomb. Okay, you guys pretty much
Yeah,
like
anyways.
might not understand what I'm saying.
yeah.
But 90s love, okay. But anyways, Hot Sauce was my favorite, and then
Oh, it's called 90s Love.
The hockey song was 90s.
90s
Yeah.
love.
And then my second favorite song was while I do think NCT Dream has grown out of their young concept.
Kid.
Yeah.
Kiddo concept, I still do think they have that gene and like that
It's like embedded in them?
signature. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
embedded in it.
Really?
And no, it's just like subconsciously it just
Which
like
song?
flows into you. And one of those songs was Rocket.
Yes.
Yeah, so I liked Rocket. It's like my dream rocket, just flying
do.
high.
It reminds me of my first and last, and that my initial like thought was, oh man, this is like the NCT Dream
Kiddo.
that I remember, back then. And I feel like they wanted to have a little bit of everything, like a more upgraded version of them, and then also kind of like what they are now.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can hear that trace of the old NCT Dream
yeah,
still
you can.
in the Rocket.
You
And
can.
I love that because you can still remember their old songs while listening to that song. And also on top of that, I listened and streamed to that song while I was crypto trading. So I was really happy.
Were you doing good?
Yeah. When I turned on that song as a BGM, they were like, "The rocket is going,"
To the moon. I see.
It's a crypto
It's
anthem.
a crypto song.
Yeah.
Maybe
my
they were
gosh.
after that.
They're like
dead.
off trail, but there are certain crypto songs in K-pop. So Rocket, I would nominate one as a crypto song, and there's like BTS Sugar Seesaw. If you hear that song, it's totally
About crypto?
yes.
Maybe
So
he was
people are
onto
saying
something.
Seesaw is about crypto, but
I'm
anyways,
dead.
yeah, okay.
Okay, we need to see those lyrics.
Anyways, yeah, those are my two favorite songs, Hot Sauce
That's
and Rocket.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because my favorite was Dive Into You, which is kind of like a rock song.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of like electric guitar
I was
sounds
kind of
in
like,
there.
oh, NCT Dream does this too?
Yeah, that's why I kind of liked it, because I loved Rocket too, and I liked all like Irreplaceable and their other stuff. But then I think it's just kind of like feel good music,
Right.
Like music. I like feel good music that you
Right.
could just kind of turn on and like groove with, which is another reason why I liked Youth, because it kind of had like a lot of synth sounds, and there was like a build up, and it almost kind of felt more like pop, American pop. But I really liked those two songs, and yeah.
Oh, okay. My overall feedback about this album, I like that there's so many different styles of music inside,
Yeah.
and I also like that they seem to not take themselves seriously. You know what I mean? Like the music that they make is not very like heavy in terms of like they're not really serious. They're not really like out there trying to portray a serious message. It's more about just having fun.
Yeah.
And I like that. I need some fun. I lost like $10,000.
That's
Yeah,
us.
listen to Rocket and get that back.
Buy Doge and listen to
I
Rocket?
mean, believe me. Go on up and today and trade with Rocket and the BGM. Your stocks are gonna go up.
Oh yeah, and then Be There For You, remember? I was like, man, this song, if a guy sent it to me, I would be in my feels, because it's such like, the lyrics are so, I think it was meant for the fans, because
What's it about?
it just is like, oh, I'm gonna be there for you, whatever we go through. It's like that type of song. It's like a ballad song.
So
It's a
you-
Yeah, I
very
didn't like the
slow
ballad
song.
songs though. Yeah.
I like that song. I don't know.
There
I
you
feel like
go.
a lot of girls would like that song.
Yeah.
It sounded like the song your friend produced for 101.
Oh, always 그 자리에?
Yeah.
약간
Those songs, like the idol songs that they're like
Yeah,
always
yeah,
put
yeah.
at the
The
end,
fan songs are
list of-
always like that.
yeah,
though.
end list of the
I know,
track, and
yeah, I
then it's
know.
like balladish. and
Usually the fan
Like,
songs
I
are like
could see them singing
I
this.
skip.
Yeah.
I skip the fan songs
Why?
usually.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Honestly, me too.
Like
I mean, it's good and wholesome, and it's.
I'm like, yeah.
I like
okay,
it.
this
Or
is the
if
fan
a guy
song.
if a guy sent me this song, I'd be like, okay, let's
dating?
go.
We're
We're
gonna
dating,
date?
like or like I would get like in my feels. I don't know. I like the
my
song.
feels. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's pretty interesting that all of us, we don't even have like an overlapping favorite song.
No.
Yeah.
No.
None of us.
That just proves that this album is diverse, it has
Ooh.
diversity, and
It does.
everyone can like a bit of their album. Yeah, so go listen to it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And go check out the professional review coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I have some announcements to make. That though the professional series, the views aren't getting so well,
Oh really?
so I might have to axe it within a week or so if you guys stop watching it.
Put it on Naked Soul. I think a lot of people would.
Yeah. I'll switch it over. But yeah, there you go. So guys, if you want the show to continue, please go watch the Critic series. Okay, thank you.
Pablo King, thank you for the $10. Made a little on Ethereum crypto donation for that poor Kangaji.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my dog's gonna be very happy with that $10 bill.
Why do you sound so sarcastic?
No. Oh.
Well, you lost on Dogecoin, but at least you got your dog back. So.
Oh, yeah, I got something. I lost money, but I got something. Oh, let me.
I mean, at least he's okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like.
Can I show you guys some pictures?
Of your dog?
Okay, can you can you continue talking? I'll send Sanders some pictures.
Okay, basically, I kind of want to talk about what the members had to say about this album, because they do like a quick interview. So basically, like you guys know, Mark has his return on this comeback, and he says that when I first heard about this comeback, I realized how big of an opportunity this could be, and not only that, but to be able to be part of our first full-length album, I feel like I was lucking out, and I feel like everything comes with good timing. So from all angles, I felt like the world helped me out on this one.
Wow.
And our fans helped us out a lot too, which is crazy because the album did so well too. And then they also said that one of our goals when we debuted was to bring happiness and healing to people's lives, and we feel like we're kind of being able to achieve that. And I definitely agree, especially when you like listen to the song Irreplaceable. It really does make you feel good, and like gives you happiness and healing, which I feel like that was probably one of the songs that was kind of mainly rejected to that. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That was NCT.
Yeah, that was NCT.
Yeah. Just to add a little bit, you guys should definitely check out the MV for Hot Sauce, because it's really, really hot saucy. It's really colorful. It's really bouncy. So I would recommend you guys watching it.
And look at these
Really
kids.
fun, yeah.
Look at these kids. They're men now.
They look so cute.
They're men.
I like this vibe though. It's very retro. It gives me like 90s, still like
Yes,
90s
yes.
vibes.
Yes.
If you look at this
Okay.
picture, doesn't it kind of remind you of like HOT,
Oh,
like the
yeah,
hair
definitely.
and
Like
stuff?
the hair. Look at the hair
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
That definitely, I was like, oh, kind of reminds me of HOT, like SM a long time ago, but now they're just younger. Yeah.
Okay. Can I show you guys my dog? Oh, that's him after surgery. Oh, 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 he's so
Ow.
sad. Oh, he would like some super chats. Oh, he's home
Stop
now.
using your dog.
Oh,
Your injured
patreon.com
Stop
slash
using your injured
DKDKTV.
dog.
Oh.
Ow, that looks like it
Oh,
hurts.
look at him. He's so sad. He's so sad. Thank you, Colette. $5. Buy your puppy a treat. Thank you. I will do that. Actually, Colette, you ordered. She got her shoes today.
Oh, really?
Look. Oh. Look at his sad face. He wants that super chat. He wants
Wow.
patreon.com/DKDKTV, where you can get
He wants
exclusive content for just $5 a week, a month. You can get 4 live stream shows.
Okay.
Chris, thank you for the $10. Danny, I hope your week got better. And David, I hope your thesis goes well. Here's a little something. Danny, your dog is the cutest. Same Chris Lee, just my name changed. Oh, thank you.
Chris, why did you change your name? Okay, anyway, thank you, Chris. Chungmin, thank you for the $5. This is a bribe to get Subini to teach DKDKTV the Mad Monster dance. How much more do you need?
Do you know Mad Monster, Sabini? You don't know Mad Monster? Oh my god.
You're a TikToker and you don't know Mad Monster?
Oh,
They're the
man.
hottest K-pop group in Korea right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mad
we'll
Monster.
do it. No?
Yeah. We'll do it next time then. How about that?
Okay, we'll do it next time.
We should have covered this today. So they're like a TikTok filter group. So their
Don't
whole
say filter. It's not a filter. You're not supposed to say that.
They're an untacked group. They
Yeah.
never meet in person. So like they took the face filters.
No,
of-
then you're not supposed to
Oh,
say
okay,
that.
okay.
They're not using face filters. That's their gimmick. Okay? Okay,
Okay,
anyways.
Subini's not getting it.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to like dive
Do
into
some
them.
research.
I need to
We'll
research
talk
into
about
that.
it next time.
Juan,
Oh.
thank you for the $10. Another bribe for the Mad Monster.
And
dance.
Chris G, I got divorced.
Whoa. I don't know the context, but congratulations. Woo! You seem to be
You're
popping
li-
champagne on
You
these
seem
super
to be
chats.
happy
So.
as long as
Okay,
you're happy.
as long as you're happy.
Yeah.
Stage 2 of your life.
Exactly. Well, I got some big news.
You're getting
What?
divorced too?
No.
What?
I can't tell it today.
Oh my god, you already told like half
why
of
do
the people.
you keep
Everybody already
on-
knows. You already freaking posted a picture.
Anyway, guys, patreon.com/DKDKTV if you want to help my dog
Oh my god.
recover. Hey, I'm paying the bills, okay? So this is technically helping my dog, guys.
Okay, shall we move on?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you done?
Moving on. Yeah,
Move
our
on.
next topic.
Okay.
Our next topic is basically going to be a little bit about K-pop lyrics and everything about
Oh, no.
that. So, the first thing that I kind of wanted to touch up on was Ghostwriters. I know you guys did,
DK
touch
News,
up
yeah.
on that. So if you guys haven't watched that, go check it out on their channel. But basically, I feel like this has been coming into light for a lot of people in K-pop, and it's just been kind of all over the news, and a lot of people have been coming out for people who have been lyricists as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, so basically a little kind of like backstory that I wanted to say, especially kind of like the entertainment side of it. There has been a person named Kim, like Professor Kim, and he actually owned like an academy.
Yes.
And basically, there was a lot of writers or aspiring writers or lyricists who were under the academy learning from him. And basically, what he would do is he would get, their ideas and their lyrics and basically use it without giving them credit or any copyright, fees or percentages. And it kind of became a issue because he would literally tweak it in a way where it's like not his, but it's not theirs either. But you could tell like that they got it from
inspired.
inspired,
Ah.
And basically what happened is that he was always in a lot of these huge group idol, members, and like wrote lyrics for basically very big people, like Red Velvet, EXO, like 400 songs from different people in K-pop, which is a lot.
Yeah.
right? Isn't
Yeah.
that a
He's
lot?
got a good system going on right
He has
there.
a good system, and like he has good connects or something.
Right.
But the reason why a lot of these people were like kind of iffy about it was that always next to Mr. Kim's name when there was lyrics was an unknown lyricist, and supposedly a lot of people were saying, like the students were saying, oh, there was rumors that they were in the academy, but they never saw who this person was. And they're like, who is this person that is always next to him, and it seems like they're working together. Like, what is going on? Like nobody kind of knew.
But they're not an actual student?
Yeah, like so basically they're like, yeah, people said that they were in the academy. Like a lot of people never saw her, right? And people didn't know who she was. But basically, like, who is she? Is she even a student? Like, what is she? Is she even a person? Like, they didn't know anything about this person. And basically, it turned out that she was the wife of an A&R husband. Like, her husband was A&R in a company.
Yes.
A huge company, and basically
We already said it on
Yeah.
DK News.
Oh, SM.
Yeah.
So basically, that's kind of like what has been happening. But the thing is, I know that this just recently came into light, but we see this so much in K-pop, and like even for me as well. Like I'm gonna be kind of like.
Oh, okay. Here's
Oh,
some tea.
spilling the
Here's
tea.
some tea.
Some tea and stuff. There were so many times. Okay, I don't know where we're gonna be like kind of going off from it, but just to kind of go off this tangent, there's so many times where a lot of our songs, if you look at the lyricist, I only know that I'm playing like one or two lyricists because I know who the lyricist is. My company would be like, okay, this person's gonna be writing the lyrics.
Yes.
And we would they'll be always there at the recording studio, seeing if we wanted to do anything or revise anything.
Yeah.
But then at the end process, I see like 4 or 5 names on our song, and I'm just like, who are these people? But the thing is, they don't go by their real names a lot. They have like their side
stage
names,
names.
stage names or side names.
Well,
or,
that's
like,
common,
their
though.
Lyricist names. So
Yeah.
I literally was like, who's this person? They're like, oh yeah, they wrote like these 2 lines of our song, which is the reason why we gave them credit. And I'm just like literally anybody can get credit, obviously, but the thing is, there's no like fine line. There's no like set thing of how much
Who gets how much
percentage you get
percentage,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So I think a lot of people were also skeptical about the person like S or like Miss Kim or who was under that thing, because they're like, they don't even know how much she wrote, or if she even wrote anything, and maybe her
Right.
husband's just kind of giving her the
Credit.
side stuff and side credit. So basically this does happen a lot, and have never even like met some of these people who have written for like my songs as well. And I'm like where, what?
But does that change your income at the end?
That doesn't change my income, but
It
people
changes
are
the other.
profiting off
Yeah.
our songs, and they might have not even like have full.
Right.
They didn't
Wow.
care. Because I know a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
know.
in the lyricists, if they have like a couple of lyricist friends, they'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be working with the team, and then they'll just be like, okay, but put three people on the track, get like, I don't know, 5K or 50,000 from like the entertainments, and then they'll just be like, okay,
5,000
no,
$50,000?
50,000 받을 수도 있어.
dollars
Yeah, for lyrics. So basically,
for a song?
yeah. Okay, so how it kind of works, it's always different.
50K for
It's different, but some people do.
like BTS
Like,
level.
really famous lyricists get that much. Even
Really?
from smaller companies.
Wow.
But-
$50,000.
It's like always
God
different.
damn.
It's always different,
These
but that
people.
is a thing. Something that I wanted to say is
Plus
how
royalties.
it kind of plus royalties. So it starts off with a company chooses a lyricist, right? They could pick a famous lyricist or a lyricist that a producer kind of introduced to them. So producers and lyricists kind of work in hand because they have like connects.
Yeah.
A producer will be like, oh, I know a good lyricist, or a lyricist will be like, I know a good producer. So it kind of always works out that way, because it's hard to just find just lyricists
Yeah.
unless they're like really famous.
Yeah.
So basically,
Kimina. People
Yeah.
like Kimina.
and then what the company does is they find a lyricist or they get a recommendation, and then they would obviously ask for their numbers or their, how much they want to get paid for a song. It does vary. It could be from 5K to 50K. Like literally, if you are not well known, you're gonna be getting paid less.
Yeah.
But it really does depend. Like there are companies who pay 50K just for lyrics to a song.
Hey, if you're watching, entertainment companies, I will write lyrics for you for $500. So contact me, and you can.
Wow.
You
And
can,
I'm not like capping on this because like a lot of people that I know, and like I even asked one of my couple friends, like I asked them before I did this show, I said, how much did your lyricists get paid? And one person did tell me this, so this is like, credible.
50K.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't hear that? Cause I know songwriters, and they get usually paid $5,000 per song for like a middle-sized company, like a B-side track.
But the thing is,
so 50K for lyrics sounds insane to me.
I also wanted to say this too. This is kind of like half, but a lot of lyricists, especially if you're famous, and a lot of smaller companies, they try to get famous producers, famous music video directors, famous lyricists, famous choreographers, because they want to be like the bigger companies, and that's facts, like they're trying to follow in the footsteps of a bigger company.
Keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, basically keeping up. And basically a lot of these lyricists or music video directors, they actually charge more for the smaller companies because they don't think they know. Like they use them, they manipulate.
They take stupid investor money.
Yeah. So they know that
Damn.
they know that they have like an investment, and they also know that they're a small company and they're willing to pay them. Because if you think about it, a lot of big companies, sometimes they have like 4 or 5 people. They say, hey, write lyrics for this song. And then they'll basically might mush it together. A lot of big companies do that too, especially if it's like a English American type song. They'll have people, English writers, and then they'll also have like Korea-based writers, and then they'll get a little bit of lyrics that they like from each, lyricist, and then mix it together. Except the lyricists are getting paid less, but at the same time they're working with a big group, so they don't mind not all of their lyrics going through.
So you're saying someone potentially got like $50,000 for writing?
No, they did. Yeah, for a smaller group.
Jumping and hopping is jumping.
Yeah, a smaller group and a smaller company. And I do think that this is kind of how the entertainment works. A lot of smaller companies go bankrupt faster, or like they end up going, filing for bankruptcy or disbanding, is because a lot of the people who are in the entertainment are trying to get more money off of them than what the actual thing is.
So like so they're spending a lot of money per song, and this is why idols can never make money then.
Yeah, no, seriously, because
like if you're spending fucking $50,000 to write like jumping and hopping,
50,000 shouldn't be the standard.
Yeah,
because
it
that's
shouldn't
like
be the
an
standard.
extreme.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say maybe like 5K.
5 to 10 or even like 20.
Yeah.
But it does like happen that way.
So
That's insane.
what I am suggesting is Danny and I, after we get out of this busy phase, we go to a lyric academy. We both learn how to write lyrics. And we register our logo as Brave Brothers or something. DK Brothers. And then we could use our platform. And then say we can write lyrics for you and
English
promote your songs when they come out. So it's a 2+1 package. And
honestly though, they have a lot of lyricists. They actually pay a lot of like Korean Americans or people who can speak English, because
I can speak English.
you need to know the nuance and stuff.
Yeah, like have like English words or like English phrases in the song.
SM, hire me. I can.
No, let's go to that academy. Let's go to that academy.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, let's go. After in July.
Do I have to wait for you?
Yeah, you have to wait for me. Let's go in July.
Okay, this is actually a really good idea.
Yeah. So I think a lot of K-pop companies would contact us.
And
actually.
I also got a lot.
I'm genuinely interested. Okay.
I mean, if we write a lyric for a song, we're gonna promote the shit out of it, no? Right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
We're in the interest.
And if it does well, you guys are going to be getting paid because you guys get a percentage as well.
Yeah.
And I also want to say, a lot of people ask me like about the percentage. It does vary too. It does vary from like 5 to like 20, sometimes even like 30. So it depends on the person. But usually if you are more of a like smaller lyricist, they're going to be maybe getting paid less, or they might be, I'll get paid less for the amount you give me, but give me more in royalties. It's always gonna be different, and this is the company usually decides this and comes to an agreement with the lyricist.
Wow.
Wow, Maze. 50 euros, thank you. Finally, I'm free to watch the stream live, though I'm late. Hope you guys doing great. Love the show.
Thank you, Maze. My dog is sick. Now he's okay.
Thank you, thank you.
And a lot of people
Pounds.
saying someone got paid for writing jumping and hopping jopping.
Exactly. I mean, I can do better than jumping and hopping and jopping. Do you agree?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, jumping and hopping.
But
and
the thing
jopping.
is, like, so I did some digging after yesterday's DK News and after show. We went into like the depths of lyric making and lyric writing. I personally know someone from grad school that is a lyricist who wrote songs, who wrote lyrics for Red Velvet, TXT, Lee Min-hyuk, and B1A4 and more. And we basically. What they're saying is this whole, system, this whole ecosystem for lyricists, it's very, very hard for individual lyricists to actually get their names on any kind of song at all.
That's true.
Because back in the days when the system wasn't like very constructed, there were contests. There were like open contests, and you could like send it through like emails and stuff, and they would hand check and stuff. But once like the companies got bigger and things got structured, and then there are like academies and people from A&R or like people from the entertainment industry branched out and made their own companies. Connections happened.
You gotta
and
know the people.
Everything just got industrialized. And then now if you don't go through a lyric academy, you don't get the connections. So the lyric academy is basically like a medium or a platform that you can like go through the filter and then like pitch to the companies, and the companies like it too because they prefer that process too, because like it's a pain in the ass to like read like 1,000 submissions of lyrics. You just like outsource it to the lyric academy, and then they just like pick the best, and then
It's so convenient.
Yeah, so
It's kind of like this for dance choreographers too. You have like a crew or like academy, or they have like their own dance academy or like their dance crew, and basically the more you get more ideas and more heads, like there's gonna be like 5-10 people, and even for dance academies there might be one main CEO choreographer, but there's like 10 people who are gonna be doing most of the work, and then the main
Just checks.
Yeah, they're like, okay, you know what, let's add this, let's do this, because they're at the stage in life. And I feel like that's why a lot of lyricists or this type of controversy is happening, is because they are at the top and they have done that. So there are people who are under them who want to be working with them, maybe thinking that they're gonna be somewhat influential.
And the effed up thing is that either you have connections as an individual, that's one way to get your name on, but either you or the alternative is go to a lyric academy, and apparently what I heard is that you have to at least learn and enlist to that academy for at least 10 months or 12 months.
Yeah.
What?
And the academy fee per month is like $300 to $500. So basically that means you have to pay like more than $5,000 to get a draft
That's your
in the entry. And then even after that, even if your lyric gets picked, the academy, like higher ups and
they have to like you.
principals, they have to like you, and they take your cut, and then
Can I read one thing?
Yeah.
Basically, one of the comments says, how about K-pop idols who write their lyrics? Do they get paid separately for writing their own songs on their lyrics, or no? This is something that I kind of wanted to talk about, because I know that there is a lot of K-pop idols who do write their own lyrics and stuff. But it is, like I said, it depends on like the company.
Right.
The company usually gives them a percentage more than like a set pay, but then for other lyricists they get a set pay and a
plus
percentage.
royalties.
But this, you kind of have to talk with your company of how much percentages you want. Sometimes they might get a lot, sometimes they might get more. The thing is though, even if you as an idol change a couple of lyrics in a song, right?
You still get credits?
You do get credits, but something that I also want to say is, let's just say you had a demo, right? And there was a lyricist who already made lyrics for the demo that you guys are going to be maybe promoting, and basically a rapper or a singer might want to change a couple of the lyrics because they don't like what the lyricist wrote, right? There's a lot of cases like that, but most of the times these lyricists are very stubborn and they don't let like these idols change it because they know that these idols are going to be getting percentages too, and they want to be the only ones getting the percentages, right?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of my like rapper friends who are in groups and like big groups as well, sometimes they don't get the option to write. Some lyricists are very like free with that, but then there are some lyricists who are like, okay, if you can write something better, maybe I'll think about like letting you use your rap or letting you use your thing. But most of the time, like it just doesn't end up going that way.
I understand. I mean, like I think our viewers would generally say like, oh, that's them being assholes. But I understand like their lyricist point of view 100%.
So
because for him, like that's his livelihood.
Yeah.
And you're essentially like, if you're changing like one or two words and then trying to get a percentage off of that, in his eyes, that's like trying to scam shit. Like he's gonna say like that one or two words isn't gonna change your song from a hit to a flop.
You have to think about this too. What if we're idols, right? Let's just say like from an idol's perspective, what if then let's just say you're a lyricist, you change one or two lyrics, would we be satisfied with you getting that?
But no
well?
lyricist comes in to an idol song and changes one or two words.
Some do.
Some do.
Like,
you know some do.
Some do?
Some do.
Like, why would a company hire a lyricist to change one or two words?
Companies give the main lyricist some like amount of money, but that main lyricist has other connections because sometimes they might not want to write the whole song. They'll be like, okay, hey, I got an idol song. Let's all split it three-way. You write the hook. You write the rap. You know. Sometimes like some people don't know how to like write raps, and if it's like an idol song, they're gonna need a
I feel like most of the rap parts are self-written.
Yeah, most of the times they are. If the company, if they give that freedom, it is. But that's why sometimes on these raps, you're just like, these people could do so much, like the idols could do so much better. And if you actually like look at the people who like wrote the raps, the idols aren't on there. But there are idols who do get credit for that, and they do get paid. Usually it's not a big percentage though, but they do get their names on there, and then basically they get paid from that as well.
And also another question is like, since we're in the global era, like K-pop songs include English as well, but a lot of international fans notice that some English is pretty broken and it's like awkward. And it, like you said, they're like translators and for lyrics and stuff.
Okay, so if it's like a full-on American song, you know how there is like BTS songs or TXT songs that are fully like have mostly American or like English, you know? There's actually translators who are in the studio with you, and I know this because my friend recently just did this with like one of those groups. Basically, you're in the studio and then you have a demo, but most of the time the demo is from like a producer in the States, so they'll give like a
placeholder lyrics.
And then basically there is a translator there. They basically help you fix your pronunciation. So one of my friends.
But even then, it's shitty a lot
It's so
of times.
hard because they're idols too, and like, you know, they're in the studio, so basically be like, oh no, you have to do it like you have to kind of like do it this way or sing it this way. And like, even though they practice singing, you know, like English or like in English, it's not always gonna be perfect. So literally my friend was telling me like for like just one part of the segment, like they would be working on it for like an hour because one of those idols couldn't get it. But this happens with every song. Like if there is like a group that is coming out with a Chinese song, Japanese song, English song, there's always gonna be translators in the studio. And usually these songs don't happen in one session because it just needs a lot of perfection and perfecting. That's why when you guys hear some of these songs, you guys are like, oh, it's pretty like good, like they sound good, is because there's people who are perfecting their pronunciation.
Then what about the people that sound awkward?
The people who sound awkward is just lyricists who don't know
give a shit
Korean, I mean no English or anything. And it's so funny because I speak English, right? And then one of my lyricists wrote like a really off lyrics. It doesn't make sense at all in English. I'm like, what is this saying? And I would
Yeah.
basically tell him, I think we should change it so that it sounds like correct, at least
Yeah.
like grammatically correct. Because
Right.
it's embarrassing for me too,
I
because
know.
I'm Korean American and I
You're
could
like
speak
singing
English,
like,
and I'm singing something that doesn't.
don't be loved.
Yeah,
or
like-
some shit like
yeah.
that. Don't be loved.
And then I'm just like, what the? And then they're like, no, but the thing is, it doesn't matter about pronunciation or grammar.
Yeah.
Basically, what the thing is, this vibe fits the vibe and it
Right, it's
matches. You know, like there's like
Yeah, the
taking
words
out
sound
one
good.
or two words. If you add one or two words, it's just gonna sound different.
Yeah,
Right,
Which
it's
is
important.
why they're so stubborn. And then I always give them options. I'm like, how about we change it to this or this? We could still have it in the syllables of what you want it to be. And they'll be
Right.
like, no, but this is my lyrics. And I'm just like,
I'm not gonna give you the 1%
yeah,
credits, bitch.
Yeah. This happens so much, though, especially for like a lot of my songs as well. So
But I as somebody who has an American guy in my band and all the rest of my band members, they don't speak English. I understand both sides. I hope Alex doesn't watch this, but I feel like grammar doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
yeah, no, that's
I mean,
exactly
if Justin Bieber can like Alex, he's the American guy in my band. He's like kind of annoyed sometimes because of the bad grammar in our English lyrics. But like at the end of the day, if Justin Bieber can get a hit with Yummy, then like people don't give a shit. Okay, right?
There's no grammatical errors in yummy. It's just yummy. Yummy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yummy.
That's true. It's very grammatically correct.
It's correct.
But I feel like the feel of the song is much more important, especially in K-pop.
Oh, in
Because,
K-pop, yeah.
Because first of all, main audience, Korean people, they don't give a shit. Okay, they don't give a shit. Like jumping and hopping, chopping.
Well, first of all, sometimes even in the Korean lyrics, some of them aren't grammatically correct in Korean either.
Right.
So
And also, secondly, people who are English speakers that are listening to K-pop, it's still niche, right? So they're not gonna like go for like a Billboard #1 unless you're BTS. So they're just going in accepting the fact that like general public won't give a shit about this song. I think so. They're more about like, okay, let's just do what sounds good.
Yeah, that too. And another factor is I actually mentioned this in the after show yesterday. Patreon.com/DKDKTV. The important stuff is spilled all there. But asking my lyricist friend, I said this, but she said the best of the best lyricists are the ones that make very ambiguous, very weird lyrics that sound weird and are grammatically errored, but at the same time you can decipher it in a lot of ways.
Ring ding dong.
And it gives like the different feel to every individual that's listening to the lyric. So it matches with the melody. That should be priority. And then the lyric should be like in K-pop. I'm not talking about.
I agree. 100%.
In K-pop, because K-pop is like a weird genre itself. You know, it's hybrid.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like the lyrics itself should be very.
I mean,
Weird
You're
and
not
ambiguous,
fucking
too.
Bob Dylan, okay? You're not gonna listen to K-pop for its messages 90% of the time.
I mean,
So
I always
I
feel
don't
like
think
that.
It really matters.
Especially, I always feel like that when I listen to songs from like FX or Red
Yeah,
Velvet.
yeah.
I don't even know what they're talking about, but it sounds good, you know?
yeah.
Who that boy?
Peekaboo. 달콤한 나의 ice-cream cake.
Love is
Oh.
for walls.
Wow, you guys are
Electric
loving
shock.
them.
No.
Rookie.
Yeah, so like, especially for those, I kind of like those lyrics that are
Yeah,
kind
exactly. They don't mean shit.
of meaningless, but at the
the
same
hell
time
is
makes you
looky
feel
looky?
good. But
Yeah.
you know, but at the same time, as content creators, we have a struggle because we started our Explain series, but part of the reason we can't continue with those series is because of
They don't
those
mean
lyrics.
shit.
Like we can't.
But I like that they don't mean shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that they're nonsense.
Yeah.
Like FX is one of my favorite all-time K-pop
And-
bands, and most of their songs are like New Epio. First of all, what the fuck is New Epio?
Yeah. And actually, I think that is an aspect of K-pop itself.
Exactly. I
Those
like that.
weird ass lyrics, like
Exactly.
it's like, oh, what the hell are they talking about? It makes it feel more exotic.
Yes.
So I think it's a good.
So I'm
taste,
looking
yeah.
forward to aespa. because they talk a lot of gibberish in there.
Yeah, going to the desert.
Going
and,
to
you
the
know,
Kwangya.
the
What the hell is a
universe.
Kwangya?
It's a desert.
Kwangya is a desert?
Yeah.
It's a plain.
It's a desert.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
Desert.
biblical.
They have a black mamba?
It's a biblical
Why
term.
the fuck is there a black mamba there? Black mamba.
I don't know. Maybe it's a rattlesnake or something.
That's funny.
They're talking about all sorts of shit.
Okay.
Elastic.
Basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. And sometimes if there isn't like lyricists on a demo and it's just like an instrumental or it's just like a track, then sometimes and it's not going to be their main title, the company does give the idols more freedom, which is why you see a lot of B-side tracks. A lot of idols are
Right.
more, you know, on the lyrics or more on the producing, is because the company gives them more freedom. But when it comes to a title track song, I feel like in Korea, at least as of now, they still like to have other professionals alongside with their idols, you know, in works to create the final product.
Yeah. Black mamba.
But basically, that is pretty much it.
Ring
If you
ding
guys have any
yeah.
more questions.
People are hooked on Ring Ding Dong.
Ring ding dong.
And
Ring
people
ding
saying
dong.
Dr.
Ding,
Dre
ding,
did
ding,
Ring
ding,
Ding Dong
ding.
first.
You know, Ring Ding Dong, like actually when it first came out, there was like a whole ass like news cycle where people were like, the kids are listening to gibberish. This is gonna ruin the kids. I grew up listening to Ring Ding Dong. I also thought it was ass, but now like 12 years later, I feel like that's the greatest lyrics in K-pop.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
what
top
lyricists
five.
think. Like,
That's like, I still remember it to this day. Ring Ding Dong.
Ring Ding Dong is officially nominated as the banned song for Suneung students.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
called
like
Suneung
testing.
Gunjigol.
Yeah.
It's like before you take the SAT, never listen to Ring Ding Dong because it's gonna get stuck in your head and you're gonna forget everything you memorized. So that's what people say.
Colette, thank you for the $10. I have a master's in communication. Oh, me too. I have a bachelor's. Communication is less about grammar and more about understanding. Proper grammar is often used in elitist, discriminatory behaviors. Wow, we're going farther. You're deep into that communication theory. Don't fall for that BS. But another thing. Okay, last comment.
What?
Okay.
I realized like how shitty Korean education, English education is from my mom. My mom's an English teacher here. And I'm not dissing her, but like her school had a test. Like, is it finals? What is it? I don't even fucking. It's been so long since I've
think
been
it's
to school.
finals.
Is it midterms? Whatever it is. They had a test, and like one of the questions, it was like somebody likes to play board games. You have to translate that into English.
Yeah.
Like so the answer was, I like playing board games. But then like someone wrote, I like board games, and then the teachers were like, this is wrong because it doesn't say 나는 보드 게임 하는 걸 좋아해요.
Aha.
So it's like it means the same thing, right? I like
Yeah.
board games. I like playing board games. Like, what are you gonna do with a fucking board game? Play, right? You're not gonna like fucking eat it. So essentially, it's the same meaning, but the teachers were like, "This is wrong," and I realized, man, Korean English education is fucking ass.
No,
It's
I
like, what is the
disagree.
point of education? Is to teach kids
No,
that
no,
they
no.
are teach kids to be adaptable and like
Nah.
be presentable in society, teach kids
no.
the skills necessary to go outside of Korea and speak with some English speaking guy, like the communication
I understand
is
where
the most
we
important
all
aspect
know.
of
Okay, we all
language.
know where you're coming from.
I like
You
board
don't need-
games. I like playing board games. It's the same shit. What the fuck are you gonna do with the board game?
No. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. The attitude of the teacher was wrong to like say that is incorrect.
My mom was wrong.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry. But she could have said, okay, you could use it in this way, but since we're trying to learn this structure phrase here and this grammar practice here.
Fuck grammar.
No.
man.
What I'm saying is when you're learning the baby steps and when you're learning the ABCs, you got to get it right first.
So elitist.
No, you got to get it
What,
right.
set by some white English guy? We have a white English guy here.
You gotta get it right first, and then start practicing, and then get into adaptations. And I know
okay.
for teachers, that's an important role they have.
I'll tell
Like
Mom.
you just can't go and expect
Please
teachers to
teach the standardized
slang and, you know.
English from Britain.
Okay,
spoken
whatever.
by Xander.
Okay,
Okay,
are we done?
Anyway,
Can I just conclude one thing?
okay, you have something to conclude.
No,
then.
just in conclusion. So basically, obviously grammar. I feel like if the song sounds good, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Like especially
exactly.
in K-pop as well, because there is broken Korean. Like the stuff doesn't make sense. It just
Right.
sounds good, so that doesn't matter. But I also want to talk about just like the controversy that was happening, which is the reason why we brought in today's topic, is because there are people who are taking credit for things, and it is happening a lot. And I just feel like that should be kind of taken care of.
Well,
And like
I have a point though.
what?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday on After Show.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/DKDKTV. DJ Khaled.
Is that like a tick now? Like it just comes out. Like,
We talk about a lot of
automatic
shit.
reflex.
DJ Khaled made his career connecting artist. I think he has writing credits on almost all the songs that he participated in. You know what the fuck he does?
DJ Khaled.
We
Another
the best
one.
music.
The best music.
Another one.
and then he eats his like fucking fries and sits on his ass. But he calls Justin Bieber up. He calls who the fuck up and connects them, puts them on this track, and then he says, "I'm a writer on that track too." And honestly, like as much as I don't like DJ Khaled, I have to say like people like those I think deserve
But what I'm
artistic
saying
credits too.
is I wish that idols could at least know who is actually really writing on their songs. Do you know what I'm saying?
You
It's like people know that DJ Khaled connected them, or wrote or had DJ Khaled on the song. But I'm saying like idols, like for me
Right.
too, like I didn't know like 4 or 5 people who were like writing my songs, when I only knew that there was about 2. But then
Right.
when I see like the credits and them getting paid out, I'm just like what? You
Yeah,
know?
it's kind of weird that the artist and the singer themselves don't know who wrote their own lyrics.
but I
Yeah.
disagree. I kind of disagree.
What?
Okay,
Okay, go. I want to hear.
Well, I mean, I'm in no place to speak because you're an idol.
Okay.
So I
Okay,
can't
I
say
mean,
like
I
I
mean-
can't say your feelings
won't
are
judge.
invalid.
I won't
But
judge.
I'm gonna just say like like what do they fucking want? Like, do you want like an introduction to the people that wrote your song? Because like essentially like if you want to know who wrote your song, or if you want to know like who's in the writing process, then I don't think you should be like an idol. I think you should be a singer-songwriter. Is my thought. Because like
I don't think she's saying it's like total.
the entire system of like the K-pop industry is like you get a bunch of songs to the A&R. The A&R chooses a song. He can't go around meeting everybody. He's probably like just working,
But-
from off the tracks and like off the stems.
Yeah.
And like that's the way it works. It's all going like online.
But in the end, it's your debt. So don't you feel like you should have control?
Yeah,
about
that-
well, now
where your
that there's a
money's
difference
going?
there now. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that too. And I feel like if you want like sincerity in your music, and like you want to portray, display your own message and stuff like that, I feel like even if there's like split parts and everyone has a role, it would be better if you know who was behind the lyrics, and if you had some kind of communication with that person too.
But realistically, like
I know.
I
We're-
think that's
Okay,
asking
you're saying the same thing again.
a
but-
lot for the company itself in some cases, because like am I being
No.
not coherent? Like
No,
that's,
we got your stance. Okay, you
Yeah,
don't
we
need to
got
say
what
it
you
you
again.
don't need to meet like the
But
5 people
I'm
that
ju-
wrote your song.
I'm just saying. I was about to say this, but I'm just saying it's not necessary to do that.
Yeah.
But it would be way better and way more integrated if you actually knew.
And there'll be more transparency. The reason why these things are coming about is because there isn't transparency
Right.
with what these lyricists are doing and who's writing
Right.
these lyrics.
Right.
I think that's like the main thing here.
I'm gonna say if we like are to continue this kind of factory like system of K-pop,
Yeah.
then I don't think it's possible, because it's like essentially like it's a factory, right? Factory of like people releasing songs.
Yeah.
You need a constant cycle of production. you don't give a shit about like which employee is
Or
you know
who's
putting
writing
together
what.
your screws in your iPhone, right? So I think it's the exact same thing in K-pop where now that we have this super fast cycle of comebacks, they just don't have the time to like have an artistic connection.
Yeah, you
with
said the
writers
same thing again.
themselves.
You said the same thing again, basically.
And I'm
but-
saying if you want a fucking artistic connection, either you know.
Okay, we
slow
get your point.
cycle
You said
or
it
be a
3 times already.
singer-songwriter.
We
Like
said
that's,
it-
I think that's the thing. Yeah.
But
Okay,
sometimes the company doesn't let you be the singers, like
Yeah.
let you be
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
and have that creative freedom.
Yeah.
So,
That's why you left.
technically, well,
Are
I'm.
you interested in writing songs now
Oh
again?
my gosh. Okay, we're ending the show, guys.
Yeah.
Why?
I just feel we can have
Why
a
are
whole,
we putting that on?
we can have a
Take that
whole ass
down.
debate after this, but I feel Danny feels like K-pop is factory, so it
No,
should
I'm-
be like factory-ish. I feel like K-pop still is music and art, so it would be better and the best music and
agree.
lyrics
In an
come out
ideal
if like
world.
IU and G-Dragon take the
Yeah.
lead and know all the lyricists and talk about what they're gonna write about.
I'm not-
And then
yeah,
comes out the good songs.
And then there's just me, where I just feel like everything should be a little bit more transparent for the idols and for just the entertainment system in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just end this by saying,
You're
whatever
so
I
stubborn.
no, whatever I said doesn't mean shit, because I'm not a K-pop idol. You are a K-pop idol, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay.
There you go. Go
Yeah,
take
but
Sabini's word.
we're gonna go to Lyric Academy and become lyricists
Okay,
and come back.
okay.
and-
Or be there as like the translators on the spot.
Yeah, I
you
would
know,
like
the
perfecting
translator
their
job too.
English.
That-
Oh, I like
That's
that
good.
translator.
You
Yeah.
get paid hourly.
Okay.
Oh.
Hourly.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I would like credits.
Yeah, I like passive income. Okay, guys, where's the ending music? What was the ending music? I forget. Thank you for joining KST.
Thank you.
Didn't we have something? Oh, Sander was constantly flashing that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, next time, guys, next time.
Get your ghost.
Yes, nakedsoul.kr. Buy the
Bye.
posters.
Go buy Bonajor and the coaster.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
It's an awkward ending.
Patreon.com/DKDKTV.
Thank you guys for watching.
Without sponsors, KST might end.
No.
Like seriously.
Okay.
Seriously. Bye.
What is this song?